God kväll. Ja, en storm med orkanvindar har dragit in över Sydsverige. Flera dödsoffer har krävts och omkring 160 000 hushåll är strömlösa.
Så gott som all trafik i hela södra och västra Sverige har stoppats. Start- och landningsförbud råder på flygplatserna Sturup och Kastrup och hundratusentals hushåll saknar ström.
We're all connected. Disruption of the internet and electronic communications by storms and other incidents is very harmful. Cybersecurity incidents have led to a Europe-wide action plan for incident reporting, where ENISA, the European Union's cybersecurity agency, is in the lead. Telecom regulators are meeting here in Riga to discuss past cybersecurity incidents and how to prevent them, and to collect incident reports. The main goals of these meetings are to learn from each other's experiences and to ensure that rules about preventing incidents are uniform across the European Union.
Article 13A was a piece of EU legislation that was introduced in 2009 and implemented in 2011 by the different EU countries. And basically it requires telecom providers to report about incidents and to take security measures to prevent these incidents. It's very important because incident reporting is usually not done within EU countries. Incidents, when they happen, a lot of people try to keep them under the rug and not speak about them, and that makes it very difficult to understand why these incidents happen, and it also makes it difficult to take measures to prevent them. And this article really requires countries to start reporting about these incidents, and that makes it more easy to understand how to prevent them.
The conference is a platform for discussing different views.
Previously, we had to rely on reports from the press or concerned citizens to get to know about incidents that had occurred. Now we get incident reports automatically from the operators, and we also get the basic information about the incidents that enables us to decide whether to proceed with further investigations. This working group is an excellent place to meet colleagues from all over Europe and then from ENISA to discuss experiences and to learn from each other's work in this area. So it's a very good meeting place.
The situation in different EU countries needs to be analysed thoroughly.
It's quite varied. It's a lot could be around weather. The weather patterns seem to be changing, so we can get caught out by that a little with heavy rains impacting equipment and networks links. We can have third-party damage, which is just, say, a JCB digging up a road and making a hole, wrecking a cable, the impact that can have.
Another important issue being discussed at the conference is how power supply issues affect telecommunication networks.
For example, the telecommunication sector is very dependent on energy. So to know what's going on and what type of problems, the common problems that the operators have, is an opportunity for us to help and solve a social issue.
ENISA has been studying the resilience of public e-communication networks and services in Europe since 2008 and is now moving one step further. The agency is supporting member states' adoption of the European Union's regulatory directive on incident reporting.
You can see this outcome, where most of the incidents were due to hardware and software failure, and you can also see that many failures were due to third-party failures and also natural phenomena.
The collection of reliable, up-to-date and comparable data on security incidents has been a key wish of the security community for the last decade, and perhaps for even longer.
But this is very important for a number of reasons. First, of course, you need the information to be able to react. And to be able to timely react, you need to have the information in time. Then, of course, it's very important to have statistical data about the incident, because that enables you to devise a policy in a very sound way. So you need this information to make policy. And there is a third reason also. It's to incentivize market players to take appropriate measures to avoid incidents. Market players don't like the obligation to notify. They don't like that everybody knows that they have an incident. And then having the obligation to notify will oblige them more and more to take the necessary safeguards.
It's an opportunity to share, to share information, to share experience, to learn, to harmonize, because some part of the issue is national, some part of it is international, and we are all connected.
What happens is that many countries gravitate to quite a common approach, and there may be small differences, but in the end they choose quite similar approaches.
ENISA is working with the public and private sector to improve Europe's cybersecurity by exploring synergies, building partnerships and giving expert advice.